It's the newest stadium on the NFL landscape, and it might just be the grandest as you get a look at SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Across the formation, he's got a man, that's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 7. Dolphins.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And this one will be returned to right around the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
We got possession on him, and he pulls it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
1st and 10.
A very solid gain of 27. Herbert on 1st down now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that back to Allen, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Jason Sanders for the X.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick-6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown this opening quarter. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Makes the score.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Geis with a carry on second down. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 38. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Miami.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Completes it to Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Dolphins
from the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Herbert operating from the red zone, rolling to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Keenan Allen doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Saquon Barkley, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Chargers 28. Dolphins 28.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up second.
Now Saquon Barkley. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ball carrier.
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That will tie it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert going deep here for and it's caught inside the 10. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Here's Herbert. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
A 24-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's in for a Charger 50-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Chargers 35. Dolphins.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
27 yards there, a first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And the Dolphin first down.
Jackson from the shotgun, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But
this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score. Chargers 42.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Now after the play, oh man, it's Barkley who appears to be shaken up. He's down. More from L.A. in a moment. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back. Out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the ground, it's Geis. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
That is 3 plays.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. A minute 52 to play until halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just giving them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And a big loss here as he's taken second timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Herbert off of play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he got coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter.
The guy's man, complete. Yeah, they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They go play action now. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
That's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And now here's another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Going deep here for Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. This will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. This is Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd.
Again, it's Barkley.
At the 20-yard line.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
The score, Chargers.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought him down. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Once more, here's Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Another Chargers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off play action. Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score, Chargers 56.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They're a little bouncing their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Escapes the defender. And down to the 20. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 53 yards on the ground. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over the bench?
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
The kick
and his kick is good.
Makes the score Chargers 56, Dolphins 49.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
At the 25-yard line.
He's got him in, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Herbert. And he's going to find that man yet again. Keenan Allen. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Chargers 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll buy some time right. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. That's tough there. Starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, and I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack that offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. You get the 4th down conversion, and then you look up and you see a flag.
I'm just holding my head in my hands right now because I know the head coach is doing exactly the same thing. It all went into getting it on 4th down, and that gets wiped out.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. take this up just shy of midfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Down and 9.
After the run, now Herbert to throw. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run here with Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Good.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes, someone delivering it accurately, offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They begin with a run by Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Sanders now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Jason Sanders.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
1-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. It's Eckler again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now it's Herbert. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score. Chargers 70. Dolphins.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now an open man, that's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Throwing now is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Jackson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Today's final score, Chargers 77, Dolphins 63.